Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Zips will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will have first crack at this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bates. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the option. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is on its way. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. So Akron's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Back to throw, it's Duggar. It's complete to the left. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the tailback. He has the first and still on his feet. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Zips decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Dropping back, it's Overton. He's got an open man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Power football with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Cowboys trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. They're working that left side. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
When you see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Zips had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Touchdown, Akron! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game, he scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to throw, it's Overton. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the offense is trying to attack the middle of the field. They're looking to hit that in route, but really good coverage there by the defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Cowboys are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it inside the 40. 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Leaves it with the running back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds a tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Flying down the right side. The 20. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Zips.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 24 to FIU. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking for a gap. It's Burks. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Overton. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Looking for more room. At the 30. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room. It's Burks. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Overton. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Wyoming. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get into the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch on the left. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Zips have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, after throwing that incompletion down here on the 1-yard line, if you're on the offense, let's get back to running the football. Let's see if we can be the more physical side, get some push up front, and run this thing in for a touchdown.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting absolutely nowhere on second down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Wow, look at this. You could take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. To the air, it's Duggar. Touchdown, Akron! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
That is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On the ground, it's Stewart. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Still on his feet at the 45. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
On the double. 29 Philly.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes in it.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bates. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Virginia Tech delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Logan Thomas, Tyrod Taylor, and the great Michael Vick used to do it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This time it's complete.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Zips come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with a pick.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that one's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Flips it out on the screen. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. He missed it. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for the... Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Watt. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And some room to work. Got the 1st down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Burks. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Back to throw. It's Overton. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This to break the tie here in the fourth. He slides that just inside the right upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the...
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Trying to bull his way in.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll throw it. Touchdown, Zips! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now,
found the seam on the left. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. It's a draw. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. They'll run it on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Pushes ahead. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Looking to throw on third and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's a good decision by the quarterback at this juncture of the game, too, guys. Fourth quarter, you're trailing. You're going to need a touchdown, but you're not going to get it on that play. Throw it away. This is a big down now. Fourth. Here we go.
Trying to barge in. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stopped right at the 2. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. There he goes! Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense has it first and 10 from their own 20. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Roper. Makes the grab, it's Joyner. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Zips are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Catch in the middle, it's Joyner. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.